All right, shifting focus then, President Donald Trump intends to unveil his Board of Peace at World Economic Forum in Davos.
But key allies have reacted coolly, and some are questioning if they will join the board. The board was originally conceived to oversee the rebuilding of war-torn Gaza, but now Trump seems to have expanded its charter. Its charter says the board seeks to secure enduring peace in areas affected or threatened by conflict. Well, some analysts are even calling it Trump's alternate United Nations.
Well, we have a Board of Peace that's being formed, but essentially it's the most important leaders of the most important nations. All nations, but the most important, you take the most important leaders and nations, that's who the Board of Peace is going to be. Everybody wants to be on it.
The board charter underlines Trump's total control over the board as chairman. President Trump will have the power to invite people to join the board, and all decisions will be subject to the approval of the chairman. He will then pick or even remove members of an executive board. The chairman can be replaced only in case of voluntary resignation or as a result of incapacity.
Now, the board's charter also says that any member countries will serve no longer than 3 years. That is, unless that they contribute more than $1 billion in cash funds to the Board of Peace within the first year of joining. The charter does not specify who will control the fund.
That's right. In fact, Trump will have exclusive authority over this Gaza Peace Board. The White House has even asked various world leaders to sit on the board, but several countries are yet to respond to the invite, and some are refusing to join this board.
A French foreign minister has told lawmakers that it cannot join the board at this stage. Barrot had added that it is incompatible with France's international commitments, and in particular its membership in the United Nations.
Another report that cited a source close to French President Emmanuel Macron said that he does not intend to answer favorably to Trump's invitation.
And Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney has indicated that he would accept an invitation to join, but a source in the Canadian government said Ottawa will not pay to be on the board.
In fact, several countries have said that they received invitations to join the board in recent days, which includes Argentina, Belarus, Canada, Australia, Egypt, Pakistan, Jordan, Turkey, Israel and India as well.
Now, the Kremlin has said that Russian President Vladimir Putin had also received an invitation. It is studying all the details of the proposal and hopes to contact Washington to clarify all the nuances.
President Trump also wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi inviting him to embark on a bold new approach to resolving global conflict. Now, India is yet to take a call on joining the board or not.
Well, some of Trump's invites have not gone well with Israel. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated Israel's objection to the composition of a U.S.-backed advisory panel. He vowed that there would be no place for Turkish or Qatari soldiers in post-war Gaza. Trump has invited officials from both countries to join the executive board.
And I want to emphasize something else. Turkish soldiers and Qatari soldiers will not be in the Gaza Strip. We have a certain argument with our friend in the United States about the composition of the advisory council that will accompany the processes in Gaza.
While Trump may have expanded the board's mandate, its first test case will be Gaza, and it may decide the future of Trump's ambitions.
And getting us more details on Trump's Gaza Peace Board is Susan Tehrani, who sent us this report from New York.
If all goes as planned, the United States is expected to announce the official members of President Trump's new Board of Peace in the coming days at the World Economic Forum in Davos. And that timing matters because Gaza's ceasefire now is entering its most difficult phase. Phase 2 isn't just about stopping the war, it's about What comes next? A new Palestinian governing committee inside of Gaza, an international security force, the continued push to disarm Hamas, not to mention the massive job of rebuilding a territory left in ruins. And challenges are enormous. Who will provide troops and security? Who will fund reconstruction? And will Hamas actually give up its weapons? And politically, President Trump's board is already being framed as something that could rival the United Nations, raising questions about legitimacy, buy-ins, and whether or not key countries will ultimately sign on. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.